Hello, Force users, and welcome back to ATGN's coverage of Star Wars 2014 Regionals, again recorded live from Brisbane, Australia. My name is Ash. Again, I will be with you for this commentating session of some exciting Star Wars games. If you haven't watched Game 1, you can check out the link in the description below. It should be there. If not, just Google Star Wars ATGN Regionals and you'll find it. So this one, Game 2, we have again Ronnie on the right. Ronnie Wilcox making his way up from Melbourne to play Sith this time. And on the left we have, again, David Hartwig taking up lightsabers against the dark side with his Jedis. I did get a chance to play against David throughout the day. This deck is quite good. He's put some thought into it, he's tested it, and it's come out mint. Come out very mint, so good on him. Well done. And Ronnie, I believe his Sith deck is obviously very good as well. I think I can't mention, I can't really comment on what it is until we see. But we'll talk about it as the game goes. And they're just shuffling up here, setting up. Looks like Ronnie mulliganed. Full credit to both of these guys again. Very decent people, very decent players. Doing great things for the community of Star Wars in Australia as well. Representing the Aussies. And hopefully we'll get to see Ronnie in the Nationals coming up in only a few weeks' time. And David, of course, making the trip down with us, which is very nice. But anyway, we're getting underway. Let's see what if he keeps his hand. I think they both do. Happy with that. On David's side, we have Heroes and Legends, Hoth Operations, and Attack Pattern Data. And Ronnie has Agent of the Emperor from the bottom, Agent of the Emperor, Executor Arrives, and Emperor's Web. Oh, having to take that 4 strength, 4 capacity objective of Emperor's Web. Not always the best, but it does come with palps, and it's always great to have when if you can't play him. It's great for edge battles. But Ronnie just dropping a holocron there. Cheap resource, there it is. First time Vader with a holocron. That's pretty sweet. That'll do some tricks. And another 2 for a Kuwati security team. Setting up, doing well. And we're just going to put Vader to the... Oh, sorry, no, he's putting Kuwati to the Force. Oh, both to the Force, just to be safe. David just working out his phases as he does. Ditching a card to draw up. Checking his attack button delta. No result. Ain't that? It's just a kick in the pants when you can't get it out. No, he's still got that 2 cost unit in hand. Unfortunately, having to pay for it. Snow Speeder. And another Snow Speeder. So Hoth Operations really doing some work for those guys here when if he gets them attacking. Edge 1 for each speeder. Pretty nice. Some really great synergy between the cards in David's deck across his attack pattern delta and Ran's guidance from the Heroes and Legends set. We might see it here, but he's throwing up. We'll just check how this goes. He's throwing up a Snow Speeder. Vader defending. One in edge each. He's got edge 1. Here to battle. 1 target. 1 damage to the objective. He's still got some damage in there. But goodbye, Snow Speeder. And passing turn. Dial ticking up to 3. If you can't, there's not much you can do against First turn Vader to the Force. There's not much you can do at all. Ticking the dial up to 3, 2 extra. 1 extra, sorry, for that second turn. Just, it's not much you can do at all. So well played, Ronnie. Library card. Take Vader to the library, do some reading. Another 2 for the advisor to the Emperor. Get some tactics on the field. And 2 more for Sith Apprentice. Just to throw up a little bit more defense or attack, depending which way he wants to go. Now, attack button delta is once per turn. Ronnie going after that attack button delta, so he doesn't get those free units each turn if he can. Nothing an edge, nothing an edge for Ronnie, but David throwing it down. David just dumping his hand to get a fresh hand. Yep. But nothing really resulting out of it, but that's okay. He wins edge. To do 1 damage to Sith Apprentice, do 1 damage gone. 1 unopposed damage to attack button delta. Alright. But that leaves David open with a fresh hand this turn. Much better options, which is great for him. You can't pass up a fresh hand. It's probably the wisest choice. He's like he said when he put down all those cards in edge. He said he didn't have much there doing anything really at all. Let's see what he draws. Looks like he's got a Kyle Katarn, 2 Kyles in his hand now. Heroes and Legends is on the field. Let's see if he actions that. 1 for Outpost. Extra resource, always nice. 4 for Kyle Katarn. And he's focusing down Vader. That gain text. Oh, really great. It's exactly what you want. With a beast like Vader, you really want to take him out, if by tactics or by damage, so it's a good move. And just committing to the Force, taking the Force back. He's taking the power back. Ronnie, full fresh team though. He's playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. He's just just making sure he counts it out right. And he didn't draw up. That's what he was doing. So dropped, draw, and now he can play his cards. But he was another library card. Now Vader can take a friend to the library. David just taking attack button delta. Nothing again. Oh, 2v2 so far. Misses, that is. Here comes Vader with his lightsaber. 3 guns. David just making the comment there. That gives him 3 guns. He's doing some damage. Doesn't look like Kyle's going to hold out much longer here. But he's going after Heroes and Legends to try and take out that ability, because he does have that other Kyle in hand. But if he doesn't survive, then it's not really much use. Because either way, Vader's targeted strike is going to take out a Kyle this turn. Although when he does come into play, he could focus down Vader. But yeah, he's cutting the guy in half, taking out Advisors and Emperor. Double focused. Ronnie's still on the assault here. He's just sending in Vader and Darkside Apprentice into attack button Delta. He should have enough to take this one out. He's already got one on it and needs to do 4, 3, maybe one unopposed. Yeah. 3 damage to Kyle. There it goes. Why didn't he action that for another call? I think he's just forgotten that he has another call in hand. Oof, that's not good. Ronnie taking out the first objective, so dial up to 5, sorry, dial up to 5. The balance with the light side. And he's just handing that back over to David. Let's see what he does here. Let's see what he can recoup here. 1 objective down already. You're on the back foot, really. Just try and set up, get some defense out to deal with the onslaught that Ronnie's already got set up in the field. David just dropping a card again to draw up to max 6. 3 fresh cards. Just really waiting to see what Ronnie has in his hand here. See if he can drop some events, a force choke or anything to really put Vader to use. And there's the other call. Maybe he didn't have that in his hand last time. Maybe I missaw. So maybe he just drew that up. But anyway, he's still focused down Vader. He's got 3 focus tokens on him now. And a repair droid. He's not doing anything yet. Just at least a defense unit. But he still died too, yeah. He would still die to let through that 1 unopposed. But here comes Kyle into the Agent of the Emperor. Ronnie, no defense. No defense. Waving the table. No, he says. No to the dealer, he says. So he's doing 1 and 1 unopposed. Not quite enough. And there it is. Playing Rage. Wow. Yeah. So Vader, two focus tokens off Vader, so he's fresh up this turn. Goodbye, Repair Droid. But that was very well played. So there we have it. There's Vader being put to use, and that 2-cost event, or 1-cost event with Emperor's Web out. He's played that very well. Now the Holocron. Are we going to see Palps? Or are we going to see Executor? Pop and Holocron. 2, 3, 4, 5, and there it is. Executor. Ba-ba-da. This looks dim. It looks really dim for Dave from here. All he's got is a Kyle. And Jedis are pretty powerful. They can do quite a bit. But yeah, doesn't look like he's going to be able to do too much against Vader and Executor. And Vader swiping in at Heroes and Legends. He'll take that out pretty easy. No, he won't take it out, but he'll do some damage to it. But he'll take Kyle out. Right. Ronnie just rechecking who he was sending in. So Vader, QRT, and Apprentice. Top objective. Target destroy Vader, goodbye Kyle. And that will take out the objective. Just had to double check himself there. A bit of takes his backsies, but David was willing to let that go. And here comes Executor, Hoth Operations, that's 2. So it dials up to 7, 8, 9 here. And that's Sacrificing ISB Liaison to do another damage with Executor's Card text. That's 4 damage. And that's the dial as well. And that is game. So that is David out of contention. Ronnie taking match. 0 objectives for David this turn. So unfortunately he is out. But obviously very well played. Sith really bringing the power, bringing the broomstick. It's really quite unstoppable. But there you have it. That's basically how a Sith control deck is played. And Ronnie played it very well. Piloted that to victory. Moving on to the final to face off against the winner of the other semi-final, which I can tell you was local hero Dutch, Michael the Dutch Green. And we'll see him and Ronnie in the next match for the grand final. And I will see you all there. Thanks for watching, guys. You've been excellent. I've been doubly excellent. But stick around. We'll see you soon.